First of all, like, share, and subscribe to my channel. The brother right here, Jay, a good brother, more to life, the black Filipino. I'm about to react to something that he reacted to. Please go to his channel. Go to both his channels. It's going to be the Black Filipino channel, and then he has More to Life channel. This is More to Life channel. He's reacting to what I did a couple of hours ago on why these modern day women are failing, and they are gonna be put in their place very soon. Hardworking men are being disrespected or being cheated on, but these modern day women are gonna find out that their time is limited or what they're doing to men. Let's get it.
He said, I'm pregnant with this child.
Congratulations, I would like to say we fully support and respect your decision to take behavior abroad. This was not a difficult decision for us to come to, and we wish you the absolute best in your future.
Wait a minute. Who are you?
They got blankets and everything. She got bashed and insulted, and it was all through the comments. Welcome back to More to Life. I'm not gonna hold you. Let's get right into it.
And she said, I've been having an affair with a man from work. And I remember just tears began to stream. I didn't move, completely motionless. Tears began to stream. And then she said, and that's not all. And she said, I'm pregnant with this child. And in that moment, I felt like I lost a lot. You know, I'd lost my wife.
In this situation, this brother right here, his wife cheated on him with somebody from her job and ended up getting pregnant. Now, what's going to happen is it's not going to go very well for her, because if this man that she cheated on with, if he already has a family, 9 out of 10, he's not going to leave his family for her. He's going to let her take that burden and that kid. And I don't know if this brother right here is going to feel for his wife and help take care of the kid or leave. My personal opinion, if we don't have any kids already, and if it was done to me, I would pack up and leave, because she was the one that decided to break our marriage and our trust and to open up her legs for another man and get pregnant. And these modern day women do this on a regular basis. Listen, they feel entitled. They'll sit up here and talk about men all day long, and they have dirty secrets and dirty laundry in their closet. Continue.
Wife, I'd lost the life we created. I'd lost the dog, our home, my parents-in-law, her family.
I had to stop it really quick, because in a situation like that, right, either a guy can get really angry, or some guy just break down. At this point, I'd probably be like him. I'd break down. And women have this power. Guys have the power too, but this is what happens.
Everything that I really held dear, if someone said, what makes a meaningful life, I would have described these things. And it felt like they'd just been snatched away, just came crumbling down like a house of cards. With God, you can get through this. You can become stronger, wiser, more caring, more compassionate, and more loving. And that's another theme, that actually the deepest moments of suffering.
And another thing here, when men do this, men get dragged through not just the mud, they get dragged through the sewer, they get dragged through the concrete, they get dragged through the thickest dirt of all if men do things like this. But for some reason, when women do this, everybody caters to these women. And this is why women do this and get away with the dirt that they do, because nobody really until now are starting to check these women. These modern day women will never get it. They want a 6-figure man. They want a man with a 6-inch penis. They want a man that has a 6-pack, but themselves are dirty, they're trifling, and they have a lot of skeletons, they have mummies, they have zombies and dirt and all in their closet. Continue.
can actually be opportunities for growth. Even if you don't want it, there's something there that you can learn and can grow from.
And that's true, but at that time, most people not gonna be thinking like that. Of course, they're gonna be crushing a woman, but what I've realized over time is that you have to have that mentality, no matter what, almost expecting situations like this to happen and be ready for it, especially when you're in the West. But you never know, you could be anywhere. This happens to guys in Timbuktu, right? It does, but this is a sad situation.
You don't need anything from her. You have nothing to feel bad about. You aren't responsible. You have nothing to feel guilty about. Nothing. Because there were moments where my mind would almost begin to, in a way, play a trick on me and begin to try and create reasons to feel bad or to try and create shame. And at those times, while I would accept what came up, I decided not to pursue that line of.
And you can tell this was a nice guy. You could tell this guy probably treated his wife with the ultimate respect. He probably, treated her like she was the queen. He probably did everything in the book to satisfy her, and they're not satisfied. These women are getting away with it because you have men that are what they call simping too much. You have men that forgive them. I was one of them guys when I was young in school, but I finally came to my sense that these modern women don't deserve men that do the right things in life. They deserve the Pookies and the Ray Rays. They talking about slavery and we're treating them like slaves. Nobody's treating them like slaves. Nobody's treating them like slaves. A wife's duty is to take care of her man, and a man's duty is to take care of her wife. But these women want it only one way. You take care of me, and I'll take care of myself. That's how they want it. I'm going to repeat this again. You take care of me, and I'm going to take care of myself. You figure out what I just said.
Of thinking. And then one day it was remarkable. I was running along and I said, I forgive you. And there was nothing. And then I said, and I'm sending you my love. And I felt easy. And I said, and I wish you all the best for the future. And I could tell that I meant it for them, for them together as a family. And I felt at peace. And it's a bit like that saying, my yoke is easy, my burden is light. Now, genuinely, it sounds strange, but I don't really feel anything for them. It's almost as if they're just other people on their journey. And I had that shared history with my wife, which I look upon fondly, particularly the first 8 years.
That's what happens sometimes. Sometimes when a good man gets disrespected, he becomes cold. So then when a real woman does come along, now you feel suspicious. Why is this woman being so nice to me? Why is this woman not always asking me for things? Why is this woman always cooking and cleaning? And why is this woman always giving me and making love to me without me asking for it? You start feeling kind of suspicious because of what your past life is. Let's continue.
We had a wonderful marriage for a long time.
She broke his heart.
That's something that only God can really heal. For the man to, be that forgiving, which is what he should do, turn the other cheek, right? But it's not easy. It's not easy when you're going on through this life and women are downtrodden and rotten. But yeah, this is a great situation. I feel sorry for this guy. But let's go on to the next one.
American Girls, I would like to say we fully support and respect your decision to take behavior abroad. This was not.
Now, this is a black American female that's young and it's on Bumble, and she actually is making a slick comment to a female who catered to her man when her man said he was bringing some friends over. The lady still has a wife mentality. She's a modern day female, but she acts like the women overseas. She's a good female.
Not a difficult decision for us to come to, and we wish you the absolute best in your future endeavors.
Tell me something about you that's a red flag. She's on Bumble.
So, yeah. I only have Bumble and Hinge because your girl got banned on Tinder.
I'm not judging her because of that. But still, this girl's too young. I don't know. She's too young to me, right? She seems like she's college age.
Watch your mouth, little girl.
She be bashing any kind of man. That's most of the women.
And what's going on right here is a lot of people don't understand the reason why young girls like this are acting this way, because now the parents that disrespected their father, meaning her father, that wasn't submissive, that didn't want to cook and clean, they're passing this evil, degenerate stupidness down to their daughters. And they're telling their daughters, you don't have to be submissive. You don't have to cook and clean. You don't have to make love to your husband. What you need to do is go to school, get your college degree, make the debt from the government go through the roof that you're going to have to pay back, and you're going to be alone until you're 40 and 50 and 60 years old. You're going to go to the store like Paris Hilton started this little dog buying nonsense. You're going to buy your dog, and that's going to be your husband. You're going to cater to that dog. You're even going to have, no disrespect, sex with that dog. Because it seems like they like dogs more than they like men. Continue.
Nowadays, that's what's happening. Let's go on to the next one. So what's happening here? Husband called and asked if his friends from work could come over for a movie night. I said, just give me an hour and I'll be ready. Pretty good, right? This woman's she's going to work.
Now, this is what the women do overseas. Look how clean that house. And she's baking cookies for him and his friends. And the sad thing about this situation, other women bashed her for doing this. Like, other women cannot mind their business. Listen, if you're evil and you don't treat your men the way they're supposed to be treated, I'm not saying you treat a man that's an a-hole, that don't work, that's a Pookie and Ray Ray, and he does nothing for you. I'm not talking about the men. I'm talking about men that go to work 9 to 5, whether he is a corporate man or a blue-collar man. If he's a corporate or blue-collar man that takes care of his responsibilities in life and takes care of you and takes care of your bills and treats you like you're a human, why can't you cater to your man? What is the big problem of catering to your man if you have somebody good? I remember back in the days, that's what they done. My mother did it for my father. My aunt did it for my uncle. So what's the problem? Continue.
She's throwing down. She's throwing down the cookies, I guess, for snacks while they watching whatever they're watching. And this is great because she could easily turn around and say, why you gotta have your friends over? Well, it's good because their friends are coming over so she can kind of honor the situation. Great thing for any woman. But I like what she's doing.
Like I said earlier, please join this man's channel. His name is Jay. He called himself the Black Filipino. He's the Black Filipino, excuse me. He's actually from New York City. He went out to the Philippines. He found a beautiful wife that is, they are beautiful together. I was following this guy ever since 2010. He is a good person. Please follow him. And he brings a lot of good content out about the Philippines. He does counsel people. He does help you find your way out there, help you find jobs, how to start a business. So please support this brother's channel. Continue.
They got blankets and everything. That's funny. All those guys snuggled in a blanket. But guys, this is why share this video with you. You already know what happened. She got bashed. She got bashed. She got bashed and insulted. And it was all through the comments, right? You already know what happens. You already could know when I showed the video, I'm sure.
Like they said in the Bible, in these times, everything that's going to be good is going to be considered bad. Everything that's going to be considered bad is going to be considered good. Everything is a reversal. Everything is reversed because all she did as a woman, she took care of her husband. Now her husband goes to work and probably takes care of her, and she does a good job for him. But you have other miserable women that's so wicked and evil, and they don't want no one to be happy. Misery loves company.
A lot of you have. Why would you get bashed for that? Right? Why are women bashing women for wanting to be good? They're in a relationship. They want their relationship to be long lasting. And you know what's so toxic about that? Some of the women that are bashing them are in a full-fledged relationship, I'm sure. Because it was all through the comments. In a full-fledged relationship, and they're with men, and their men aren't getting that.
You need to stop lying on your phone, man. She be lying. She clean. She got to be clean.
I'm gonna punch you in your head.
You hear what he said? The women that are bashing her are married. So what's going on is the women are not happy. So there's something that these men are not doing, number one. Or number two, these men are probably good and these women still don't want to be happy. Some of these women are just miserable by nature. They expect everybody to kiss their feet. They expect everybody to do everything for them. And when they see other women that have more, it's not enough. It's not enough for these selfish women.
They probably say, hey, babe, I'm going to have friends over. No, you ain't going to have no friends over here. That's what they get. But this has to stop. This has to stop. You see the first guy, good guy, right? Got done wrong. The second one, little girl, clearly haven't even experienced life yet, but trying to judge men. And then the last one, a bunch of hyenas judging her for doing for her man. God, it's like, I'm telling you, man, it's like Sodom and Gomorrah all over the world. And am I the best? No, I'm not. I need to work on some things myself, of course. And that's why I tip my hat off to that first guy, man. Because I'm looking at him from how I was raised and from my mind frame, right? It's kind of soft. Me personally, I wouldn't been that nice, but I still wouldn't have gone and started engaging in violence with her. Oh, no, definitely not. Of course, you're going to let it go, but still. Whew, everybody needs some work, right? Everybody needs some work, and obviously the man had to do some soul searching, and I commend him for it. If you're out there, bro, I tip my hats off to you, because you did a good thing, wishing them well, wishing them a good life, wishing they have success on their journey. I tip my hat off.
I'm going to end it right here. All I can say is, like everybody saying, let's just keep getting these passports. Let's keep getting these passports and finding good women, because it's horrible here. And it's a toxic way of life in America. Like, share, subscribe to my channel. And like I said, Jay the Black Filipino, thanks for bringing this out. Because you bring out a lot of good content and a lot of people are seeing what's going on. Hashtag just us. Take the green pill and go, fellas. SYSBM, Passport Kings, keep going on. And YouTube travelers, keep doing what y'all doing, making good content. This is Big Hawk, and I'm out.